Hey, Tara. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Taylor. All right, you guys. Thanks for joining and being here. We're going to go ahead and get started with the daily reading because that's always fun. Oh, I'm having a great day, Taylor. Thank you. I hope you are as well. All right, you guys. We're going to get started. Here we go. All right, you guys. We're going to see what the daily general reading is, the message for everybody. All right, you guys. Okay, Kimberly. Hey, Lindsay. Aw, thanks, Tracy. I'm having a great day, Lindsay. Yes, I am. Thank you. I hope you are as well. Okay. All right, you guys. So now is the time to open up to the healing energy that's available. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you're going through, what you're working on, what you need to heal. Open up and let the healing energy come through. Okay, and when we connect with Source and we tap in and we work with the God energy, the divine masculine energy, he's here and available to help us heal. We just have to connect and pull in and ask for that help, but it's available. So it's just a matter of saying, I'm ready, right? Saying, I am done with the mess that's going on, and whatever it is that you're ready to release and let go of and heal. It's just a matter of saying, I'm ready, and stepping into that energy and open to receive it. So, that is there. And I hope that everybody can just tap in, just open up to it, right? Of course, as always, if you go to the website, thewitchsource.com, you'll find the podcast, and there is the grounding, centering, connecting episode. Okay. And it will help with this connection piece. And then when you're connecting and you're centering, you can pull in all the love and healing energy that is available and in abundance, right? That energy can never run out. That light and love and healing energy can never run out. So it's just a matter of doing the work, right? So opening up, connecting, asking for the help, letting it in, okay? It's time for everybody to get back to who you truly are, all right? There is a core piece within us that when we came into this world was still perfect and whole and divine, right? We didn't have all of the outside worldly influences on us yet. And there's an opportunity to get back to that soul piece and to shed and heal all the traumas and dramas that we have been through in our lifetime so that we can get back to being who we really are and serving our purpose here. Okay, so this is important for everybody today. Okay, and it is a journey, it's a walk. Okay, it's constantly co-creating with the divine to heal and release what needs to be let go of, pull in more of what we need to get back to who we are, and create that balance in our lives. Okay, so it's an ongoing. It's not a one and done. It takes daily commitment, dedication, and discipline to create the wonderful things that we want to create in our lives. So do not let go of your dreams and your hopes and what you want to accomplish, right? Never let that go. The sadness comes into play when we forget who we really are and what we're really connected to and the energy and the love that's available to us. Okay, that's where the sadness comes in. That's where the depression comes in, because we forget. And that's okay. It happens from time to time. But we just have to remember to come back, to get filled up, to find that healing and work every day to continue to create the balance. Okay? And then the things that we hope for and dream of can start to come into reality. Okay? So that is the message for everybody today. Please, please, please do not forget to call on that divine energy. Okay? It's available for everybody, right? To just feel better. Feel better, be better, right? Be happier, healthier, more abundant, right? That's always available. All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and get started with the readings. And it looks like first up is Kimberly. Oh, you're welcome, Amanda. Thank you. Thank you for being here and joining. All right. Let me get two more. One more. Thank you, Lindsay. All right. All right, Kimberly Cole. Here we go. All right. Okay. Yeah, sure, Lindsay, not a problem. Okay, so it looks like you need to get more playful with your magic. Get more into and involved with your magic, okay? And it's a journey, right? So you play with your magic every day, because that's going to build your strength. It's going to build your confidence, and it's going to get you results. So play more with your magic, okay? And experiment, and really figure out, okay, what's working, what's not working. But definitely get more playful with your magic and start using it daily is the message. And talk to the goddess. She's here. She's wanting to work with you, and she wants you to start working with her. It's something that needs to be done, and joyfully so. Okay, so she's got stuff that she wants to work with you with, and work with you on, and work with you, and especially where your magic's concerned. So try pulling in more goddess energy when you're working with this playful magic. Okay, she wants to take you on this journey of really diving deeper into your practice and working the magic. Okay. Communicate with her. Whatever you're upset about, nervous about, sad about, talk to the goddess about it so she can end it. Okay? She can help create the shifts and changes, and she can help end whatever sadness or concern that you're hanging on to. So definitely talk to the goddess, communicate with her always, constantly. There's knowledge that you have. So use it. Okay? Use the knowledge that you have. It's like you know what you can do, you know what needs to be done, and when you start using the knowledge that you already have and pulling in the goddess and the playful magic, good things are going to happen, okay? It's going to start moving you forward where you can fully leave the past behind, okay? And there's a lot of supportive energy available to you to help accomplish that. So pay attention to the support system that is around you, okay? and start focusing on what you really want for the future, because Goddess wants to clear up all the whatever is holding you stuck or upset. So work with her, work the magic so that you can move forward and into the future with her and your magic. It's going to be really important. It's like you don't do the magic enough, right? So I feel like the connections are being made, but do the actual magic. Focus your energy, right? And use the goddess energy available to you. So that is the reading, Kimberly. If you have questions, just let me know. Okay? All right. Good deal. All right. All right. Let's see. Get 2 more shuffles in. Ending. It's the ending. Ending the past, ending the drama, ending the hurts, ending the pain, ending the sadness, ending whatever's holding you back. End it so that you can move forward into the future. So the death card was right before the future. And of course, as we know, death is endings and new beginnings. So it's time to just finally put to bed and put to rest all the BS. You're welcome. Time to move on. Bigger and better, greater things. All right. Okay, Lindsay, here we go. Yeah, Tracy, exactly. Really, I think, there's a lot of good stuff that I feel like comes through for the readings, not just the general daily reading for everybody, but I feel like when you stay on and you watch all the other readings, like I feel like there's a lot of valuable information that comes through. So taking notes on it and then, really thinking on it and pondering on it and meditating on it and then applying the messages that come through, even if they're for somebody else, like the truth of everything still runs through, right? That spiritual truth and knowledge runs through every reading. So there's definitely lots of little gems to pick up and hold on to, I think, with every reading that we have that comes through. So definitely taking notes and applying, yeah, is a big thing. Yes, exactly. Just like Pamela said, like doing the journaling, right? So write down little tidbits that you get from any and all readings that come through, and then thinking about it and journaling on it. Yeah. Good things there. Lots of good stuff to find that way. Okay. All right, Lindsay. Okay, so Lindsay, you're being cautioned to just move a little bit slowly at this point in time. Okay, tap into that God divine source energy. Okay, so make sure you're connecting, praying, meditating, constantly working with the God energy, because he's here and he wants to support you. But they're saying slow down. Okay, just take a breather, take a breath, take a moment, and don't rush into anything right now. Okay, Lindsay? Get really good and grounded. Of course, there's the podcast to help with the grounding and connecting here. But they're saying slow down, all right? And just really spend time focusing on the details, okay? Being really aware of what's going on around you, paying attention, really digging deep, figuring out, okay, where do you want to put roots down, right? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? And just being very sure of everything before you just leap into something, okay? So it's okay to just slow down and really be sure, okay? There's some healing work that needs to be done, Lindsay, and your guides will work with you, okay? The divine will work with you and support you and help you. Just ask for that help, okay? It's available. So before, I feel like the message here is figuring out, what needs to be healed and what makes you happy and where you really want to be. What's going to bring that harmony and peace and flow into your life? Okay, what's going to do that? What's going to move you out of the darkness and into the light? What's going to bring you from this lower level up to where you want to be and should be and deserve to be, right? So they're saying just pause. Don't make any big changes right at this moment. Focus on you first. Get you healed first so that you have a clear mind, clear emotions to make the right decisions moving forward. Okay. There is a fresh new start here. All right. So this is a great, promising new start for good things to come. Okay. So just make sure, again, slow down, pay attention, do the healing work, figure out exactly what you want, where you want to be with a clear mind and heart. And then the new fresh beginning comes through that takes you to where you want to be. And once you get healed and you get the understanding of you and yourself and your peace, right? Your peace of mind, and, things are more harmonious. Okay. And it's okay to take the time to allow it to come through. And then once you're clear and you're ready to make this fresh new start and this move, or take some kind of action, make some kind of decision, the information that you need will come through, because right now you don't have all the information that you need. Okay, so it's like the divine's asking you to hold on, focus on you, connect, do the healing work that needs to be done here while this information is still being revealed. So it's not yet ready to come your way. Okay, but it's in process. All right, and that's going to be the thing that really takes everything to the next level. Okay, so again, don't make any big moves right now. Don't make any big decisions right now. It's still en route. Okay, so this is where you have to trust the process. Do what you're being told to do here and trust the process that the divine is working and co-creating to bring in what it is that you need, even though that you may not know what that is, right? You might not be sure, you might not be clear. That's okay. The divine does know, and they always have your highest and best interests. Okay, so they're always working to bring in what you need. All right, and what is yours. Okay, so trust the process, slow down, dig into the healing work, and then when it's time to move forward, the information you need will help. Okay, well, the information that you need will come through, and it's going to be that I see it being a very swift thing that comes in, like the opportunity of a lifetime, sort of say. Okay, like it's going to just magically fall into your lap, and it's going to be that thing that takes you right where you want to be. Okay, so you have to trust the process and be patient. All right, Lindsay. Let's see. Oh, lots going on. Okay, Shamala, no worries. We'll get you. Hey, Rose. Yeah, we'll see if I can get you in. My house up for sale, but not sure whether I want to move. And I recently lost my father and feel a bit lost. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. I'm holding back at the moment. Yes, I agree. I feel like I'm waiting. I hope so. You're very welcome, Lindsay. Yeah, it's okay to wait. Okay. Let yourself heal. Okay. If you just went through that and it's, the grieving process, let that take place. Let yourself heal. It's okay to take time. Okay. It's okay to take the time. Give yourself permission to take the time and not rush yourself. All right. So it's okay. Yeah. Trust the process. It's okay. You're very welcome. All right. All right, Lindsay. Yeah. Let yourself heal. Give yourself time, space, energy, permission, all that. It is okay. Sometimes we have to withdraw, and sometimes we have to, be like the hermit a little bit and just spend time cultivating and healing your soul, and that is okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you're welcome. Sometimes it's just needed. You just got to disconnect and go within. Oh, you have withdrawn from everything. Okay, well, make sure you're still paying attention to your soul, though, right? Doing things that light your soul up and fill you up, and doing the meditation, finding things that are inspirational, listening to really good high vibe music, and things like that. So your soul is really getting what it needs to recuperate and heal. Because I do a little bit of withdrawing myself. Like, I don't watch the news. So I stay a little bit unplugged from everything because I know that my energy is so sensitive. And I'm okay with that, right? Like, it's part of my gifts and being an empath. So I know my energy is sensitive. And, where some people can watch the terrible things in the news and just be like totally unaffected, I get completely affected, right? And it's not so much like worst case scenario thinking. It's not that. It's just like when you see all the terrible things going on in the world, it's very much so heartbreaking. And I just can't deal with that energy and that pain. So it's like, I know to send out love and light, to the people and the affected, and to send that energy out. But at the same time, it's like I take a hit every time I see it. So I have to be very careful, and I try to very much so pay attention to what I watch, what I listen to, what influences I have around me, those kinds of things, so that I can really guard my energy, and let my soul get what it needs. So it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's part of being an empath. It's like you just soak it up, but the more you learn and get still and meditate and get to know your energy, it gets a lot easier to detect and realize when you've picked up somebody else's energy and it's not yours. So once you get really good and familiar like with what your energy feels like, right? What makes you happy? You've done the healing work and you're clear, and then when you've encountered somebody else whose energy has hit you, right? And you take that on. A lot of times we don't realize that we've taken this energy on. So then it's like you feel sad or nervous, or, sometimes you feel like you're backtracking, on things that you've already worked out and healed. And it's like you can recognize this isn't mine. This isn't my problem. This isn't my energy. This isn't my true thoughts. This isn't my true feelings. I need to let this go and separate from it. So, but so that you don't get drained, because it is very draining. Absolutely. But the more you learn your energy and how to work your energy and protect your energy, then you're less influenced by the outside energies. And I say less influence, which is true, and that takes time, but also you're much quicker to recognize when you've picked up somebody's energy that's not yours. I mean, you guys, and it's so easy to do. Literally, you can just be out in the grocery store and pick up the energy of the person standing in the line behind you. You have no idea who they are, right? Never seen them in your life, but you're close enough to them that you can pick up their energy. And then you start thinking about things that have nothing to do with you, or you start feeling things that you're like, where did this come from? And so that's why, being aware is very helpful and very important, to be aware of what's going on around you and the energies around you. And also knowing how to protect yourself is huge. So like when I go out, I always wear my protective bracelets. So it's funny because like me and my boyfriend, we have all these protective stones and jewelry. And so when we go somewhere, it'll be like, are you wearing protection? Wear protection. So like we always throw that back and forth at each other. And so our daughter is only a year and a half old, but I always joke, like when she goes to school, I'm going to be that mom that yells out the window, wear protection. She's going to be walking into like elementary school or something, and everybody's just going to look at me like I'm totally crazy. But, that's what it is. It's all about knowing how to properly protect yourself. So, knowing how to zip up your energy, how to put the protection up around you, put up your wards so that you're not getting all those hits. Of course, I do actively, constantly use the Clear and Protect spray. So if I'm going in someplace, I'll go ahead and spray to protect. If I get back from someplace, I'll spray so that I don't have all of everybody else's stuff on me, right? Yeah, and washing the negativity down the drain. So sometimes it's like you just got to get rid of it. Go take a shower and visualize all that mess leaving you and going down the drain, right? Yeah, definitely, Tracy. But yeah, knowing how to protect and guard your energy is really, really important. So, okay, all right, I'll stop rambling like I do, but hopefully that was helpful to somebody out there. Okay, all right, so let me see, where were we at? We have Rose and Shamala. All right, Rose, here we go. Oh, Tracy, speaking of going places and getting back home, did you sage when you got home? Because there's no telling what you picked up. Like, legit, maybe go outside and sage. You can wait till after the live's done, though. But yeah, you might want to go outside and sage just to make sure, you're clear, didn't pick anything up. Or you can always send Adrian to go see Rooster and get some of the Clear and Protect spray. It's amazing stuff. All right. Okay, Rose. So, yeah, lots going on. Okay. So, getting balance is very important. Okay. Watch your energy, watch how you're spending your energy. And they're also asking you to pull in that magical energy, right? Leave room for possibilities and magic. Okay. So as you're like going through this process of getting balanced, okay, because that's really important. And this is like everything in your life, really sitting down and getting clear on where you're balanced, where you're unbalanced. But as you're creating this balance for yourself, they're asking you to incorporate more play and more joy and more magic, okay, into getting balanced. It really makes a big difference. It really does. So, okay, so I'm trying to think of a good example. So, okay, so like let's say you have some clutter clearing to do, right? There's some things in your home that you need to clear up, okay? And maybe you've been putting it off, things like that, right? And it's really clutter is terrible for your energy because your energy clings to it. So your energy is not free flowing like it should be. That's just a side note. But let's say, okay, part of your getting balanced is I'm going to clear up that clutter corner over there and get everything done that I need to get done with it, right? But when you're doing it, pull in your magic, pull in the connection, right? And just go into it with the intention of, I am going to flow through this and it is going to be peaceful, enjoyable, easy, right? You set that intention when you're going into whatever you're doing, okay? And you can set similar intentions with any area of your life that you're trying to get balanced, okay? So balance is key. That's your main focus right now, is getting balanced and bringing in more play and joy and magic, okay? Now, there is this breakdown energy, so big changes, but they're saying do not lose hope. Okay, these big changes that are happening, even if they make you sad, it's breaking you free. Okay, it's uh, getting you to a place of being free, where you can truly be you and dive more into yourself and your magic and your play. Okay, so you have to give yourself, again, permission for this, okay? And be okay with this breakdown. Let go of whatever needs to leave. Let it go. And if it makes you sad and you have to have a grieving moment, of what you had to let go of, that's okay. Give yourself permission, to feel what you feel. Give yourself permission to grieve the loss of whatever you're having to let go of. Okay. You don't want to deny yourself that opportunity to heal and release and feel the sadness. Okay. That's part of life and it's okay. All right. Just like sometimes people fight crying, like crying's a bad thing, and they beat themselves up. I shouldn't be crying. And this is a waste of time. And I don't want to cry over this or whatever. Like, we beat ourselves up and tell ourselves to stop. When in reality, the better thing is to do is to let it out because it needs to flow out of you. Because when you stop it and you dam it up within yourself, all you're doing is creating a whole mess of stuff that's going to have to be unpackaged later. Truly. So when you need to feel, go with it, flow with it. Because once you feel it, you process it, you heal it, you can let it go. Okay. So it's okay to be sad about what you need to let go of, but know that there is a purpose and there's a reason, and it is for your highest and best, leading to your freedom. Okay. So hold on to the hope that the feelings will pass and things will get better and you will be free. All right. So then it's just a matter of keeping your mind straight. Okay. Do not beat yourself up. Okay. Anytime you want to go into, guilt or shame or blame or victimhood or, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, stop. Don't do that to yourself. It takes mental discipline to turn those thoughts off and instead love yourself and give yourself permission to have, do, be what you need. Okay. It's okay. That's part of, your magic and getting your mind straight so that you really can feel and be free. Okay. So be kind to yourself. Be kind with how you speak. All right. Honesty is always the best policy. All right. So a lot of times we make up these stories about ourselves. We make up stories about our past and our relationships and why we are the way we are and, why we are in the situations in our lives that we're in. Okay. We make up all these stories and then we have to live up to these stories. We have to continue to live these stories when really we just need to be really honest and say, that's not my story anymore. Because as we know, there's 3 sides to every story. There's your side, their side, and the truth. Okay. So when we can tap into the truth energy and really see everything that's been going on, then we get the higher perspective. Okay. What lessons were available to learn? How did I grow from this? What do I need to heal from this? What was going on with the other person, right? Where were they hurt or wounded or injured that caused them to create the situations they created? Okay. And it's not about saying that whatever they did is okay, right? It's not about that. It's about being able to look at the situation and say, okay, I don't appreciate and I don't agree with how you acted or what you've done, but I understand that you are coming from a hurt place yourself. Therefore, I can find compassion for you for the fact that you probably experienced what you have put me through, right? Because a lot of times that's what's really going on. That's the truth of the matter. And then you can release it and let it go, right? And you don't have to hold on to that story anymore. So it's not about, that's where the forgiveness comes in, right? Forgiving yourself and forgiving others. But that doesn't mean you get right back in the situation. That doesn't mean you get back into the relationship with the person. It just means you've healed from it, you've released it and let it go. So honesty can be really hard for some people, especially when they've held on to it for years and years and years and years and years. It can be hard to really look at the truth and whatever parts you may have played, the parts that they played, why everything happened the way it happened, right? So there's a lot that goes into it. But once you learn the process of how to be honest with yourself, and you want to get really grounded while you're doing this, because you want to make sure that when you're looking at these things, your mind doesn't go out of control with it, right? And then you just are flooding yourself and your body with hormones and emotions that are not necessary. When you stay grounded and rooted through this honest work, then you can do the healing work that needs to be done, right? And then your body can release, and your mind can release, and your emotions can release, okay? Then the healing light comes in, all right? So honesty is very, very important. It's very, very key to all healing, about being honest about any kind of part that you played. It's also how you can start to shift the energy and get out of being a victim of anything. You know, when you want to be in full control of yourself and you want to be confident and you want to be strong, you cannot hold that vibration and victim vibration at the same time. It does not work. Does not work. So you have to, if you want to stand strong and firm and confident in who you are, you have to start to heal and release any kind of victim story. And that starts with honesty. Okay. And I'm not saying a victim's to blame or anything like that. It's nothing, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the energy, right? When you can start to throw honesty at these situations and things that have happened and the way you've been mistreated, and really look at it with that higher perspective, you can shift the energy there where the victim energy is gone, right? But I've become more powerful because I've understood the lesson. So you own it and you claim the power. Then you have full energy to be strong and confident and renewed, because there is no victimhood mentality anymore. You're no longer a victim to a person or a situation because you have stood strong. You've shifted the energy, and it has nothing to do with actually contacting or confronting the person at all, right? That's no part of it. It's the energy itself. So you can shift these things and free yourself, which is what you need to do. Okay? That was a lot. Sorry, you guys. No, man, I didn't. Yeah. Do that because it's great stuff. And there's no telling what all kind of crap you picked up while you were out. So yeah, definitely want to clean. Hi, Ashlyn. I'm working on go, but I'm still holding on more than I thought. Oh yeah, there's always more. There's layers to this stuff, okay? Like the whole Shrek onion deal, there are layers and layers and layers to be pulled away. And once you start the healing process, it's like more and more stuff comes up, like, oh, she's doing the work now. All right, let's get her clear. Let's get her clean. And so you clear off one portion, then more comes bubbling up, right? So you'll have like moments where stuff from your past you haven't thought about in years all of a sudden springs into your head, and you're like, where did this come from? It came from you doing the healing work. That's the next thing in line to get cleared out. So a lot of times you'll have stuff one right after the other coming up to be cleared out. But once you get it all cleared out, then you're good. Then you're strong. Then you're confident. Then you are peaceful, right? You're joyous. Your soul is happy. So it takes a lot of work, but it's very worth it. I can promise you that. I always think that way and look at things like that. I always try to see what the other person's going through. Yeah. I call it staying neutral. Yes. And that's very important. Yeah. About a lot going on. Yeah. So you've really got to work on that healing and that freeing yourself. It's and letting go. So keep going. Okay. Keep going. Bring more play and joy into it if you can. And make sure you're staying grounded. And again, you can go check out that podcast, thewitchsource.com, and in the header menu is podcast, and look for that grounding, connecting, and centering. Okay. Because anytime you want to do some healing work, that's a great place to start. Get your energy right. And then you can start doing the healing work from that place, right? To being grounded. You can really dive into it more. And you can pull in all that love, light, energy in to whatever you're trying to heal. And it helps you shift the energy that much faster, and it helps you heal from these things that much faster. So yeah, definitely keep going. You're doing good. Just keep rolling with it. Keep rolling with it. It's a journey. It takes time, but that's okay. It's just part of the process. Oh, good. Wonderful. You're so welcome. Wonderful, Rose. I wish you lots of love, luck, and magic. as you continue to heal. I feel like a lot of the readings today are all about healing, which is funny, because the daily general reading was all about healing. So it's staying very much in tune. All right. We had some fallout cards. Getting back to being connected and seeing the truth of things. Yeah. Finding information. So I don't know who else may have needed that, but I think it's time for me to get a good meditation in and find out what I need to know more of. All right. Okay, so we have Shamala. Business income stuck for 7 months now. Okay, Shamala. I'm going to do your reading now, and we will see what's going on with your business, okay? The best way to meditate. Tracy, have you listened to the podcast, that grounding, connecting, centering? Start with that. Oh, perfect, Shamala. Yeah, Tracy, start with that podcast. And even if you just do that, okay, I think the podcast is only like 12 minutes long, and I think that, I have like this whole intro part. So once you figure out, what you can skip to start the meditation piece or whatever, then you can refer back to it and always skip forward to that part. But even if you just listen to that and then sit, right? When I leave you in that connected space, and that centered space, just sit with it, right? And hold on to that love and light energy for as long as you can. Okay, so this can be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But just doing that starts your process with meditating. And so even if you just listen to that podcast, 1 or 2 times a day, every day for like the next week, that's going to open you up to so much good energy and starting a good practice and it becoming second nature. So that's a real good basis to start with. I would definitely start with that and try that every day for, a week or 2. And then when you're ready and you feel good with that, then you can start, sitting longer, extending the time, and then adding in some journaling, those kinds of things. But yeah, find the podcast. I don't know if you have found it yet, but it's on the website. Yes. Heal it and have a great time. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Tracy. Yeah. You got this. I'm telling you, you do. I know you do. All right, Shamala, here we go. All right. Okay, Shamala. You've got to open up. Okay, you're missing some creative opportunities. All right. There's some ideas that want to come through. Okay, but you need to open up and let those come through. Okay, so have a good brainstorming session. Okay, or sit down with your journal and really dive into where what's possible. What do you want to accomplish? What are some new ideas? What are some new creative ways that you can bring, in new things into what you're doing to help amp up and call in more? Okay. And you're being asked to tap into the magic that is naturally around you. Okay, so there's energy around you, there's magic around you working for you. It's just a matter of getting still and opening up so that you can really tap into what's there and available and wanting to come through. Okay, but there's pieces that you're missing. There's information, knowledge, creative ideas that you're missing. So if you are being very rigid in how you're trying to make income, of it has to be this and it has to be this and it has to be this and it has to be this, you're not leaving enough space for possibilities. You're not leaving enough space for growth. You're not leaving enough space for inspiration to come through. Okay, so they're wanting you to open up, because you'll start getting drop-ins, right? So I don't know how intuitive you are. The intuitive card is not here, but I feel like if you just open up, get a little bit more joy and play in, leave room for possibilities, you'll start picking up on this natural magic that's surrounding you, and you'll start getting more clues as to what this missing piece is, and it will come in. Okay? Dive more into what is the passion? What is the motivation? What is the inspiration behind your business? Okay. Tap more into that energy. Get playful with it. Get a little more playful with it. Okay. Always leave room for the impossible to happen. Okay. Leave space, leave play, and really get back in touch with what's the driving force? What's your why? What's your inspiration? Okay. That's very, very important. All right, there's some support, and there are friends and support wanting to help you. All right, you need to get a very clear inventory. As far as your business goes, you need to do a very good inventory and pay attention to what's working and what's not working. Okay, and the things that are not working, you need to let those go and don't put any more time or energy into them. The areas that are working and that feel right, that are inspired, that are in that magical flow, put more energy into those. Okay, so release what's not working and pull in more of what's inspiring and what is working. Put your energy there. Okay, and call on some support and some help. Okay, there are people around you that want to support you and help you. You need to ask them for the help. All right, but you got to get clear first on what you need to let go of and what you need to keep and expand on. Okay, um, you need to be careful, because there's some kind of person who is blocking you from getting your highest and best. Okay, and it's like they're trying to also block the support system that you have. All right, so whoever this meddlesome person is that really is trying to mess things up for you and get in the middle of everything and kick other friends away and not let these support people in, you need to get rid of them, because they're blocking the flow and the harmony and the peace within your business. Okay, they're keeping the good things from coming. They're stopping the flow. All right, so whoever this person is, you need to get rid of them. The final message here is, do not give up hope. Okay, there's always hope. You need to pay attention to your mind and keep your mindset straight. Okay, you cannot think negative thoughts. You cannot say negative words. You cannot go into worst case scenario thinking. All right, because thoughts create. They are energy and they create. So you need to make sure that your mind is staying focused on the goal, staying focused on the possibilities, keeping the hope in mind, okay? And not going into, this isn't working, or I can't do this, or I don't know what to do. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Keep your mind straight. Maybe do some mindset work, okay? I know there's lots of people out there and books out there that help with the mindset, money mindset and wealth mindset and business mindset, and keeping your energy and your mind straight and focused and not letting it deviate to anything negative. Okay. So really pay attention to your mind, and do not let go of hope. There's still hope here. You just need to open up, Start figuring out what works, what doesn't work, right? Call in that support, get rid of this person that's causing you problems, and tap into that inspiration and that flow. And then that missing piece is going to fall into place. Okay? Let's see. Keeping my thoughts positive. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Amp that up a little bit more. Make sure you're staying positive and hopeful. Okay? I don't see anything bad. I don't see anything negative. It's just there's a piece that you're missing. So you've got to tap back into the inspiration, open up, and let that come in. Not sure how to get rid of that person blocking. Ooh. Well, you might just have to be strong and tell them to leave. Or you can always call on the divine for help. Okay? You can always, always, always call on the divine for help in clearing out and finding the truth and the best way to go about clearing that person out. Yeah. Yeah. And then things will get better. So you just got to let that missing piece come in, get rid of this person, and things will be good again. Okay. So I don't see anything bad. I don't see abandoned ship. Okay. That's not here. Like, keep going. You're doing good. You just got to do your little bit of work here. My mother said she had a friend put a binding spell on me. How do I break it and see if it's true? She was scared of my gifts. She did this to me as a young child. Okay, so you want to do a reversing and unbinding. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Shamala. I hope that was helpful. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good. You just got a little bit of work to do, but it's all going to be okay. Hope is there. So, Rose, honestly, I don't want to sell you I don't want you to feel like I'm selling you anything, but one of our clear and protect candles would be really good because it not only clears any kind of curses, hexes, bindings, any kind of ill intention magic that's been done to you. That clear and protect candle not only clears it, it then also protects. Okay, so you might look into that. But if you'd rather, go your own route and not go that route, which is fine, you just want to look for an unbinding or a reversing spell. Okay, look for something to that effect, and that will help you clear it off and unbind yourself. Okay. I think we talked about cord cutting the other week. Yes, it's on the shop online. Yeah. Yeah, you can find it in thewitchsource.com and then just go to shop and you'll see there'll be the Clear and Protect candle. I would also recommend the Clear and Protect spray so that anytime that you have to be around people, that are questionable, you can protect ahead of time and then again clear afterwards. So that's available too. And again, it's in a small and a large. So you have options there as well. Okay. Yeah. So cord cutting, that would probably help too. So doing all of that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good. And you're very welcome. And if you have more questions, send us a message on the Facebook page, or another great option is get in the Facebook group, the Witch Source Society, and you can ask lots of questions in there. Okay, because then you'll get answers not only from us, but you can also get answers from other witches in the group who maybe have experienced that as well and can give you, some good advice. So that's a good resource as well. Yeah, get in the group and ask questions because there's lots of help available there, and we do try to respond and answer, every question that comes in. So that's an option as well. Okay. All right. I am almost out of time. Is it Ja? General or health reading, please. I will look into the group, and thank you so much. Oh, you're very, very welcome, Rose. You're very welcome. All right. All right, Ja, I will do a quick general reading for you and see what comes up. And then I am done for the day, you guys. I gotta go get some lunch. I'm hungry. All right. I got just a couple minutes left. I'm really over time because I know my post only says 30 minutes, but I know I get talking, and I think sometimes I get preachy, teachy, even though I don't mean to. Hi, Mary. Mary, I'm not going to have time to do a reading for you today, okay? Ja's my last one for today. All right, Ja, here we go. Yeah, Shamala, do it. New moon, fresh start. All right. Okay, Ja. First and foremost, you need to stop worrying. So I know you just asked the question as, do I have any bad spirits drawn to me? The first card here is stop worrying. Do not be in fear. Do not be in worry. Okay. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. Okay. So that answers that question. Also, your dreams are speaking to you. Okay. So pay attention to your dreams. Get a dream journal if you need to. But your dreams have messages for you. All right. And you do not need to fear those messages either. All right. Because they're going to be helpful to you. Wow. Okay. So you need to also start tapping into and paying attention to the magic that is all around you. It's funny because it's the same two cards Shamala just had. But there's all this magic going on around you, and that's probably what you're feeling. Okay, you're probably thinking it's, whatever the reason is you asked about the bad spirits. Okay, they're not bad spirits. It's magic and stuff happening around you that you're feeling. So there's nothing to fear or worry about. You need to figure out what inspires you and what motivates you. Okay, that's really important. You need to open up. Okay, your thought process is a little off. Okay, I don't it's like you're too rigid in your thoughts and your beliefs, and you need to open up so you can start seeing more and seeing the truth. Okay. Your thoughts and your belief system right now is what's keeping you in fear and keeping you unaware. Okay. So there's lots of information available to you, and you're being asked to open up so that this transformation process can happen. Okay. You are a very old soul. And so it's funny that you have these belief issues at this point in time. Well, maybe not, depending on what you went through in a past life, but you're a very old soul. Okay. And they're asking you to wake up. It's time for you to wake up. So that's really key. So there's a transformation. That's why you're starting to feel these things, maybe see these things or whatever. And it's because it's time for you to wake up and tap into that old wisdom and knowledge that resides deep within your soul. Okay. That information is wanting to come through. But you have to open up and really pay attention to what you believe and why you believe it. Okay. Do you believe what you believe because it was taught to you by your parents? Or some other figure in your life? And is that a good reason to automatically assume that it's real or that it's true without questioning for yourself, right? So the biggest thing here, there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. You're being asked to open up to this transformation so that you can let this old soul knowledge come through, but your rigid thought patterns and beliefs are standing in the way. Okay. This information really wants to come through. There's going to be physical information and also old soul information. Okay. So they're asking you to please have courage. Please have courage to discover more for yourself. Please have courage to open up to this knowledge and wisdom that's coming through. Please have courage to allow this transformation to happen. Please have courage to open up and start questioning your beliefs. Why do you believe what you believe? And how has it served you thus far? Okay. So lots going on here on the spiritual, emotional, mental realm. All right. But it's all because you're trying to be up leveled. Your soul is trying to evolve. Your soul is trying to expand. Okay. And mentally, this is obviously the mental aspect is blocking. So uh, your mental facilities and your soul and your heart are not all in alignment. And you want to bring your mind, body, soul, spirit, emotions, heart, all of it into alignment. And that's when you're living your full self. That's when you're being your true self. That's when you're living on purpose. It just shifts everything. It's the big transformation. And until you go through the transformation, it's hard to explain the transformation, but everything shifts. Everything gets better. You start seeing things differently and in a higher, better light, right? You're more able to deal with things, and you're able to have a higher knowledge and understanding of things. So there's a big transformation wanting to happen right now. But number one thing is do not be in fear, and please have courage. Always been a closed book, but I'm working on it. Yeah, open up, because there's so much wanting to go on within and without. Okay, there's so much transformation wanting to happen. You just have to open up to it. And they're saying you have absolutely nothing to worry about. Okay, this is all natural. This is your soul. Okay, you're feeling your soul trying to expand and get you on track and wake you up to the truth, all right, of who you are. Okay, so just pay attention, work with the energy, have courage, and also pay attention to the messages in your dreams. That's one of your spiritual gifts, is you communicate, spirit communicates to you through your dreams. Okay? So big things happening. If you haven't liked the Facebook page, please do so. And then I can send you an invite into the group. And as you're going through this transformation, feel free to ask questions in the group. We'd be happy to help and answer and respond, with whatever's going on. So it's the Witch Source Society. That's the group. Anybody is welcome to join. Just check the rules out. We do have rules. No hate, no bullying, no, I don't mind a good, healthy debate, but there's no harassing about it, okay? But we try to be mindful and respectful of everybody. So, but that's available. So maybe, check it out and see if that's something that helps you. And as you're experiencing things, ask questions. Like, I would absolutely love to know why you asked if there are bad spirits drawn to you. That's like a good question to put in the group. Like, I feel like I have these bad spirits drawn to me. This is what's going on. Because then you can get lots of feedback, right? Including our feedback, So it's a good place to just put all kinds of good questions. Oh, you're so very welcome, Ja. You're so welcome. I hope it's been very helpful. And yeah, check us out. Get in the group. Get active, you guys. Ask questions. It's available to everybody. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for sharing, liking, following Facebook, Instagram, subscribing on YouTube, which is a huge help as well. And sharing with your friends, letting everybody know about us, and if they would like a reading or get in the group, and lots of good things going on. You guys don't forget to check out the website. Oh, spammers, dammy. You can get the damn fuck shit out of here, because I'm not having it. Over spammers and scammers. I don't know why they always want to show up. It's aggravating. You guys don't get sucked into their traps. They try to put you in fear and steal your money. So just don't. Don't. Good. Somebody blocked them. Perfect. Oh, you know what? Have you guys ever seen, there's my little baby. Isn't she precious? Anyway, sorry, you guys. Ignore the spammer people. They just happen all the time. If they send you friend requests as well, which is also happening, messages and friend requests these people are doing, please don't engage. Do not engage. It's a terrible situation. Just don't engage. Okay. They really try to just intimidate you, and that's so wrong. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. I will hopefully be back tomorrow, 12:30, or maybe a little bit earlier at 12. I got my baby girl tomorrow, so we'll just have to see what happens. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thank you for sharing, liking, following. And don't forget, get in the group. Check out the website, thewitchsource.com, you guys. We also added some new products. We just added the Happy Home and Hearth kit and also the True Love kit. So if you're trying to call in your true love, that's available now. We got that up and running and posted. And yeah, everybody needs, their true love. I think it's a great, great thing. Challenging, but good. All right, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love and light to you guys.